everyone, and welcome back into another edition of the 5-Star News. We have a lot of stories to cover for you today, so sit back, relax, and let's get you right into the show. I'm Kayla Cumbie, and as always, we have our announcement portion first. We decided to call it What's Up Heritage, and we also have Cole Denton and Daniel Fleming with What's Up Heritage. Take it away, guys.
Hello, Generals. Welcome back to What's Up Heritage. We are actually going to try and hit that 1-minute mark this time. Let's get to it. In case you missed it, the Heritage High School Junior-Senior Prom will be held at Heritage High for the first time in 2021. The theme this year is the City of Lights. Tickets will go on sale in early March and may be purchased online. Heritage seniors will receive a free, non-transferable ticket. According to the high school website, student registration for the 2021-2022 school year is closed. Contact your school counselor for information about selecting classes for the next school year in case you haven't already. And for one final announcement, on March 15th, HHH students will return to the normal schedule for 5 days a week. I know what you were thinking. No, I don't want more school. Well, look on the bright side. At least you can finally see your cohort B friends again. And now on to our weather forecast. Tuesday should be 40% chance of rain with a high of 55, a low of 41. Wednesday should be a high of 61, a low of 36. Thursday, high of 64, low of 36. Friday, high of 59, low of 37. Saturday, high of 57, low of 30. Sunday, high of 59, low of 30. And Monday, high of 64 and a low of 36. And now on to our next news segment.
Thanks for that, Cole. You always know how to keep me up to date on all things Heritage. Moving on into the show now, and as you all probably know, Heritage has made an important announcement about prom. Cohort A and Cohort B got to watch the prom announcement from our very own broadcasting crew. How excited is the Taj? Well, we have 5-Star News reporters Lindsay Davies and Casey Capote with more.
Hey, you guys have got to come to prom. I've been working on my dance move.
Okay, so I probably won't be going to prom this year just because it's going to be at the school and it's going to be different, but my boyfriend did graduate last year, so he probably doesn't want to go, and yeah, we're probably just going to dress up and take pictures, and that's about it.
Hi everyone, I'm Kayla Cumbie, and I did the prom announcement for everyone here at Heritage, and I think me and my senior friends are just so excited that we get the opportunity to have a prom this year, and I think it will be so much fun. And the fact that it's here at Heritage means that we will have one, so that makes me very excited because it won't get canceled or anything. It's less than like 2 months away, so we're all planning our prom dresses and our prom dates, and if you haven't yet, you really need to get on it. It'll be the City of 1,000 Lights, so I think that's a really, really great theme, especially if we're doing an outdoor and indoor event. I personally can't wait to come to the indoor event with the DJ and everything, and I haven't had a prom since my sophomore year, so it'll be fun not having one last year, so it will be fun for my senior year.
Hey guys, I'm Miss Brown and this is Miss Shulin, and we've been working with Miss Wolf and the junior class sponsors to put on a really good prom for you guys this year since you didn't get to have one last year. So we're paying a decorator to come in and completely transform the school. You want to talk about?
Yeah, so we're going to have 2 different atmospheres at prom. So we'll have the classic traditional prom dance floor scene in our cafeteria, and then we're going to do something out in the academic courtyard. That will be more like a social scene. You'll have a live singer out there, and then make sure you get your tickets as soon as possible. Right now they're $40. After spring break, they'll go to $50. So buy your tickets now.
Thank you for that story. I'm just so glad that I get to have a prom this year for my senior year. Let's move on now, and we've all heard how amazing the Legion Generals have been doing this year. We had several band members make it to all-state band. I do not want to give it all away, so I'm going to send it over to Ben Dineski and Jamie Harvey with more.
This year's all-state process was entirely digital, so everybody had to submit 3 different recordings, and then they uploaded them to YouTube, and then I submitted the YouTube links to the all-state panels. So this year, the all-state panels sat in a room together and listened to digital audition after digital audition.
The audition was all right. The online auditions were not preferable, but we had to do what we had to do, got it done, and it worked out. I was excited to find out that I made All-State. Yeah, that was about it. Just excited.
I thought this year was a bit different. It's a bit more complicated, but I think it was proficient, and especially with the time that we're in now, I think it was the best thing. I was happy. A bit nervous before I looked at the score sheet, but happy after I saw my name on it.
I felt like this year was a little bit more complicated just because we had to submit everything virtual, but I felt like it was pretty straightforward.
We had a bunch of students make All-State, we found out today, and the audition process was virtual this year. And we're not able to have the event, but virtual auditions are very strange for anyone in the music realm. It's a bit painstaking, and you criticize yourself a lot more because you can hear yourself over and over and over again.
I'm incredibly proud of the students this year for the All-State results. They worked hard. This is a strange year with weird COVID scheduling, cohorts not meeting together. So some of these kids that might have worked together for a long time before or after school or during lunch didn't get that opportunity. And still we did as well as any school in the state.
Thank you for that story, but it's time for a break here on the show, but don't go anywhere because when we come back, Dylan Bryan will join you for sports. Stay tuned, sports is next.
Hey, you dropped this. Hey man, throw this in the can.
Oh, okay. Don't be mean.
Keep Heritage clean.
Welcome into sports, everyone. I'm Dylan Bryan, and let's get started off with some baseball. Coach Beagle's squad was supposed to take on Dalton here Monday night, but rain forced the reschedule to Wednesday versus the Cats. The Generals do take on Coahulla Creek here at the Taj at 5:30 tonight. Here's Jacob Hawkins and Tanner Eady with a preview of tonight's matchup.
We start our week off this week with Coahulla Creek. Our Dalton game from Monday got moved to Wednesday, so tonight we will be hosting Coahulla Creek, and we have them home and home, which means we'll play them here Tuesday. We'll play them here Tuesday, and then on Friday we'll travel to their place.
I think we have a good shot at beating Coahulla Creek tonight. We've looked good the past couple of days during practice, and I think we've come together better as a team with having all the basketball players back and being able to be around them and stuff. I'm not sure who's pitching, but I look to have a good game tonight versus Coahulla Creek.
We got a senior, Cade Canary, be on the mound to be his first start of the year, so getting him back from basketball. He got a couple of good innings the other night against Ringgold, and then tonight he'll be the starter for us. So excited to kind of get things rolling. We've only got a week left before region play starts, so we've got some good games this week. Weather's going to cooperate, so we're excited.
What do you think it'll take to win tonight's game?
It's going to start on the mound. Number one, got those strikes and get ahead in counts, and that's kind of where everything starts with us. And Canary's been one of those guys that's been able to do that throughout his career. So, we like where he's at. And anticipating of that. And then in the box, we got to be able to compete. We did a really good job of competing in the box against Ringgold the other night, and didn't really tattoo it much, but had some guys do some really good things at the plate, and we'll need to do that again today, and then obviously play well on defense.
To tennis now, and our boys and girls squads will have their first match of the season here at home versus Southeast Whitfield. This will be their first match of the 2021 season, so I'm sure all the players and coaches are excited, since they only got about 2 games last year. Here's Ryan Heat and Hayden Johnson with the preview of tonight's matchup.
I'm looking forward to starting the season. We play Southeast in our first home match and first region match as well, so it's a big one. I'm not really sure what to expect. I hadn't coached in a couple years, but the guys have been giving a lot of effort, and we'll see what happens on Tuesday. But we've got some great seniors. We've got JT Halloran. He's looking good out there, and we got some younger players. Nathan Minton, he's going to be number 1, and he's looking real good. We got some young guys. Caleb Biddle, he's joined us. We're excited. It's a great group of guys. I just hope we can pull out some wins this week. We've got 3 matches, and we'll really see what happens with only getting to play 1 or 2 matches last year. It's really been 2 years since we've really gotten to play, so there's no telling what's going to happen. I hear Southeast has improved. We'll see. They're always pretty tough, but we seem to do well against them, so we'll just see what happens. So just looking forward to the season starting and see where we're at.
Girls, hopefully we'll get our tennis match in later today against Southeast. It'll be a home match, and it's the first season of the year for our girls team. We're really excited to get out there and play an opponent. We've been practicing a little bit when we can, when the weather cooperates, and I'm excited to get this group out on the court. Talk a little bit about the team. We've got a couple of great singles players right off the top of our lineup, Bailey Crystal and Morgan Phillips. They've been playing for 4 years now, and they've been dominant. They've only lost a handful of matches in their whole career, so they're pretty solid at 1 and 2. Don't really know how I'm going to play them yet because they've been beating each other a little bit in practice. And then from that point, it's kind of a question mark on what our roster is going to look like. We've got a couple other newcomer players coming in. Mia Callahan's really been impressive. Courtney McKenzie and Ellie Jost have been kind of vying for that number 3 single spot along with Reagan Simmons. So I got a lot of work to do tonight to figure out how I'm going to play them. Southeast has been down recently, so we're ready to get out there, hopefully get a big regional win against Southeast later today, as long as the courts are dry.
Okay, so tonight we play Southeast for our first match. Southeast doesn't really have enough players, so they automatically forfeit our number 3 singles and our number 2 double. So hopefully it doesn't rain tonight and we can go ahead and get a first win for the rest of the season.
Good luck to both teams, and on to cheer now. And our ladies have been very busy as of late. They took the mat this past weekend in the competition cheer state tournament. Could they get on the medal platform? Here's Tanner Eady and Jacob Hawkins with a report.
It's going to give you an update on the state game day cheer competition that happened this Saturday in Carrollton, Georgia. Our girls went down and did great. They were phenomenal. A lot of spirit, a lot of energy, had the crowd involved. Their jumps were good, signage, the stunting, all of it was very good. I mean, they arguably were the best team there, and a lot of parents from other teams even said we were the best team there. Unfortunately, we ended up placing 3rd.
Okay, so we went to state and we had 2 different performances, and I think we did really good on both of them. I think we got robbed this year because I think that we were more energetic and spirited than all the other teams.
We got beat by 2 really good teams, but the girls just did an outstanding job and arguably could have won the state championship in this event. Game day is a little more of your traditional cheer events. They even have to respond to a football play that the announcer calls out. But the girls did it. They hit their cheers. They called the right one. Just an incredible day. Just an incredible day. It was a shame we didn't win first, but again, when you have subjective judging, you're up to that. And it was unfortunate, but the girls did outstanding. I'm very proud of them.
Congratulations on your 3rd place finish, ladies. Well done. Time to get to our second installment of The Green Room. This is where Carson Green and Damon Jones go around and ask students and faculty random sports trivia. Last week, Coach Green was the last man standing. Who will try to take him out this week? Let's find out now. Here's Cameron Boatwright, Carson Green, and Damon Jones with The Green Room.
All right, back with the defending champ for sports trivia number 2. You ready for the first question?
Yeah, I'm ready for the first question, but I just want to let everyone know out there that I don't know the questions before Carson asked me. Bobby Hunt kind of accused the 5-star News of some sabotage, but I have no idea what the questions are today, so go ahead and shoot.
For the first question, who kicked the longest field goal in NFL history? Is it A, Justin Tucker, B, Matt Prater, C, Adam Vinatieri, or D, Morton Anderson?
Wow. Well, the guy I thought it was, Tom Dempsey's not on there. So I'm going to go, I'm thinking it's Justin Tucker.
I'm going to say Matt Prater.
B, Prater. For the second questions, how many championships did Michael Jordan win with the Bulls? Was it A, 3, B, 7, C, 5, or D, 6?
That's a good question. I'm not a real big fan of Michael Jordan and the Bulls, but they did win a lot of them. I'm going to say it's 6, and that's just a guess.
I'm gonna go with D6.
I'll have to say A.
6. Okay, and for the last question, this one is worth 2 points.
Oh, man, this is a good one. Double the
Which
points.
is the only team to play in every World Cup tournament? Was it A, Brazil, B, Germany, C, France, or D, England?
Woo! Soccer's not my cup of tea. Well, I need to phone a friend and call Coach Terry. Hey, Coach Terry! And he's not answering back. Run down those names again one more time.
A, Brazil, B, Germany, C, France, or D, England?
I think Germany's had a pretty good history in the World Cup. Coach Terry's there now, but there he is. I'm not going to ask you. I'm just going to go with my first reaction and say Germany.
It's got to be Brazil.
I'll have to say D.
England. All right. Well, I'm here with Week 2's champion of sports trivia. How does it make you feel to take down the defending champion, Coach Green?
It makes me really happy. Even though me and Mr. Green go way back, basically like his son. No offense, but it's just I really wish him luck next time. And to all the other people who are going to be doing this challenge, the secret is just guessing random stuff. So do that, and I'm sure you can win.
Wow, that was a lot for sports, but let's bring you back into the news now, and we have our entertainment segment of this show. We have a brand new installment of The Jokesters by our very own Aaron Hilliard and Kane Stover. Take it away, guys.
What up, big ballers? This is your boy Steph Daddy with
Hilltop.
And this is going to be the 4th edition of The Jokesters. We'll be doing the same thing, going around, ask some students and teachers some jokes. Better stay tuned. All right, for the first joke of the day, why are pirates called pirates?
Why?
They are. All right, for the second joke, where are average things manufactured? The Satisfactory.
All right, back with Callie for another joke. Callie, did you hear about the claustrophobic astronaut?
No.
Yeah, he just needed a little bit of space. All right, back with Dylan for the last joke of this installment. Dylan, what kind of exercise do lazy people do?
I don't know.
You're sure you don't know? Take a guess.
Maybe. I don't know.
Take a guess. Diddly squats.
Thanks for that, you two. You always know how to make me laugh. And we're going to wrap up this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News with a brand new episode of The Tech Talk. Take it away, Courtney and Bryson.
Hi, this is John Courtney, and welcome back to Tech Talk. In this week's episode of Tech Talk, we will be interviewing Heritage students and teachers and seeing what they think about streaming services. Let's get into it. So what do you think about streaming services?
I like them in general. They're very useful. Like, if YouTube counts, that's probably my favorite. Either that or like probably Disney Plus, because you can watch all the Star Wars movies and Marvel movies, stuff like that. So.
What do you think about streaming services?
I really like Netflix. Disney Plus, not so much. Hulu's alright. And, yeah, a lot of good Netflix shows. Good originals they're making. And, that's the main one.
Alright, what do you think about streaming services?
Well, I mean, it depends on the one you're talking about. Like Netflix, it has tons of shows, but they're easy to binge. Disney Plus has all the good Marvel movies and like Star Wars and stuff, so that's also a good one. Hulu, it's good, but you have to have like Hulu Live to get all the good shows, like The Office, you know. Let's see. I mean, that's pretty much it.
All right. So what do you think about streaming services?
I think they're pretty great for watching TV shows, and they're a great way to spend your time.
This week on Tech Talk, the overall reaction and feel of streaming services has been pretty positive. This has been Tech Talk, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you for that new episode, but that will sadly wrap up this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News. Our Cohort A crew will rejoin you Tuesday, and our Cohort B crew will have a brand new episode Friday. But until then, stay classy, Heritage.